Morning, everyone, and welcome to the Stockbridge Board of Assessors meeting for Monday, December the 4th. Mike.
Okay, so I sent you the minutes from the last meeting. Did you, both for the regular and for the executive session? Did you have a chance to look at them over?
Motion to approve.
Second. So did we formally approve our minutes in the past, or is this something new we're doing?
Something new.
No, Brandy suggested that we should be doing it.
Yeah, and it's a good idea.
Yep.
So all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, there are number 2, the real estate abatement certificates, those are not ready yet. So if there's not a lot, they're already approved. They were the last 3 from the last meeting that you approved in executive session. With Tammy being out, she's the one that goes into SoftWrite and types them up. But she'll be back either tomorrow or Wednesday, and I'll have her type them. And if you guys want to stop in, it doesn't have to be this week, it can be next week, and then we can send the certificates out. There were a couple motor vehicle abatements. Gary has them now that have to be approved. And she'll also type those up too, so you can sign actually, no, she already did the certificates on those. There really aren't that many. I mean, there's only 2 that have come in. Mm-hmm. There will be more next month or when the big commitment goes out, which will be either January or February. We did get a renewal for the Stowe property. It's actually a chapter 61A renewal, but under a non-productive forest management plan. So the plan came in last week. Gary, as chair, you have to sign it. They're not changing anything. The acreage is identical. So no revision to the lien. Nothing has to be changed on our end, but we do have to, Gary, you have to sign 3 copies of the approval, and then I have to send a copy to them. We keep a copy, and the forest manager gets a copy. That's the only renewal that we have coming in before the new year.
Did you have to let them know, or did they proactively do the?
Nope, they did it. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep, Forrester actually came in.
So do we look at them closely?
I look it over, it's identical to the last one.
The other ones, do we have other stuff in chapter 61 that might not be in compliance because they're not within the 10-year?
No, they're all good. Yep. And I actually have a folder for each one, and I put a little tab on each one that says renewal coming up. So I look for it. So if I hadn't gotten that one, seeing we're so close to the end of the year, if for some chance they had submitted this with an acreage change, that's a big deal. And they shouldn't be doing it at the last minute, because that is a possible revision to the lien. And if the lien doesn't get recorded by the end of the year, and I'm only here until the end of next week, then it's an issue.
Okay. The reason why I asked too is because I have one myself, and I'm not quite sure I know when the renewal is. So
yeah, it's the forester that sends out the reminders. And since I've been here, he's never really not done it.
yeah, that seems like.
Yep. They're really good though, the Stows, at getting their paperwork back. Which also brings us to the CL1 form reminder letters. I checked Tammy's list.
Mike usually does it.
And yeah, I can fill that in. I checked Tammy's list, and there's actually only one applicant that did not return their CL1 form. So I'll send out a reminder by the end of the week. All the other ones have come back, and you've signed all the ones that have come in so far. So there's just one that's remaining. Number 6, I gotta look at my calendar here. Just as a reminder, the fiscal year 2024 tax bills are due on December 8th, on or before December 8th. And our part with the abatement applications, those are due on the same day, on or before. We will accept the postmark date on them. So if you get it in the mail to the Board of Assessors on Friday and it's postmarked on Friday, then we will accept it. And number 7, as another reminder, since the tax bills are coming up due on Friday, the tax exemption applications, the due date for those, and I've said it before, and I'm just going to remind everyone at our meetings that that due date is April 1st, and we still have quite a few that are out. So in order to get it applied to, well, we won't be able to apply it even if it's approved to the first half tax bill, since they're due on Friday. Everything will come off of the second half if you qualify. And again, if there's any questions on qualification status or what the exemptions are, please give the assessor's office a phone call, or you can email us and we will get back to you. I'll continue to put that reminder on our agendas until we get closer to the due dates on those. And that's really all I have. We will need to go into executive session to review and approve exemption applications.
I think Pat's on.
Oh, hi, Patrick.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I got just a quick thing. Can I ask it or?
Sure.
Yep.
So when I was paying my tax bill this weekend, I noticed that it's easier to make a donation for the scholarship fund than for the senior tax fund, because the senior tax form has 2 extra fields. I think one of them is you have to know your tax bill number. And I was just wondering if maybe we could make it as easy to donate for the senior fund as it is for the education fund by kind of removing, because if people don't know their tax bill, they can't add it to the checkout.
That
Be Unipay, right?
well,
Yeah,
that
that's
would
on
be,
Unipay.
yeah, we'd have to talk to Erica
So
on that.
Yeah, so that's not really the
You should talk
assessors.
to Erica.
This is not.
Yes, yeah, that's Erica's, I really don't know much about that.
So that's the thing is we're
Okay.
not, that's the collector's responsibility and we can't tell her how to do her job.
I mean, she'll
Alright,
get
no,
right,
I'm not
I'm
trying
sure
to tell
she'll get
anybody
right
how to
on
do
it.
Yeah, she'll fix it.
No, okay. I just was just, yeah, okay. That's fine. I'll just suggest, far be it to tell anyone, yes. All right. Thank you. That's all I got. All right.
Okay, Pat.
Yeah.
Okay, and I don't think there's.
Wait, I gotta,
We gotta do the.
so, I will entertain a motion to, end our public meeting and enter into executive session per Massachusetts General Law, Chapter 30A, Section 12A7, to discuss and review real estate exemptions for the following tax bills. Number 185, 285, 300, 400, 1237, 1239, and 1465.
Second. I'll make the motion.
Yeah, I'll second it. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. So we're done.
And do you wanna, that we're not coming back?
Oh, yeah, sorry. And also, we will not be returning to the public forum after we get done with our executive session. Thank you, Mike.
Yep, and so this will be our last meeting until the new year, so I just wanna wish everyone a happy holiday.
Duly noted, and thank you all.